I think a minor problem that I've discovered about myself over the last couple years is just the fact that sometimes I sell myself short. And what I mean by that is like somebody will tell me that I'm like good at something or advancedly skilled at something, and I'll just like kind of blow them off and be like, nah, I'm not that good. Like, yeah, I just practice a lot, and I don't give myself a lot of that credit that maybe I do deserve sometimes. I feel like I do that especially because right now I'm in a spot in my life where I'm not really happy where I want to be. Like, I'm not like depressed or angry or anything, but I just know I can do better and I can be better and I can physically be better, I can mentally be better, I can get a whole bunch of other aspects in my life sharper, I can improve my skills, and I'm kind of at a weird spot right now. If you guys have been keeping up with the videos, I quit my job that I didn't like about a month ago, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out my incomes and what I'm going to be doing, and it's just kind of hard right now. It's like I have a whole bunch on my plate, but I really don't, because I don't have any real responsibilities. I don't have any bills to pay. I don't have a car payment. I live at home. So when somebody is giving me a compliment, but I'm not where I want to be, I genuinely just blow it off. I think it's because I've also grown up humble and I don't brag. I don't try to go over people and say that I'm in a good spot financially, which I am, because the last 4 years I've worked my ass off. I have money in the stocks that are giving me dividends back, so technically at this point I'm okay for now, and I'm blessed to be in the spot that I am right now. But just the humbleness overall, I don't over credit myself. I'll like quickly change the subject and I'll be like, nah, you're probably better at it than me or something. Like, I'll do that, and I won't give myself credit. And I think a lot of individuals nowadays with like social media, if they're not making a lot of money, if they're not mentally or physically where they want to be, they just think that they're a piece of trash, and you're not. You shouldn't think like that. I've thought about that about myself for a long time, and that kind of mindset, I guess, when you look at it, I was always kind of scared to really truly be myself, especially like at school and work. I would always put on like this mask of just kind of my watered down personality. I'd go to work, go to school, whenever I would, just be this quiet guy. I never need the attention. I never really put myself out there. I would still talk to people, be friendly and courteous and all that, but I would just never really show my true potential. I would always kind of just stay back and kind of just really be in my own lane. And the one person in this world that should be your number one supporter is yourself. It's like being in a boxing fight, right? It's you versus that other person, and that other person is the entire world, and it's literally just you. That's life. It is just you versus the world, and you're in a fight. And if mentally you think that you're not willing to fight the world, or you're not ready to take on the world, you're going to always sit back and be in the same spot you're always at, instead of taking that first punch, instead of quitting your job and doing something else. You're always going to just sit back and be scared until you finally throw that first punch. That's how I kind of lived for a while. I was scared to get hit. I was scared to be judged. I was scared that if I really put myself out there, that people wouldn't like me or they wouldn't care about me. And as I've grown older people have always told me, as you mature, that you will not care about what people think about you, and that is true. I genuinely, the last probably 2 years, have felt a lot more comfortable being in my own skin, being in my own shoes, stepping into the world as an adult, and kind of realizing, like, if I'm like that for the rest of my life, I'm never going to get anything done. I'm never going to truly become what I'm supposed to be, and I don't know what that is yet, but just taking every day into account and just trying to be a little bit better. So just honestly believe in yourself, and that's the message of this video. Don't be scared to really be who you are, and always just stay true to you, your humbleness, and your true character, because that will get you far. People will realize that you're authentic and you're not fake, and you're willing to put yourself out there, and people genuinely appreciate people that are like that.